Hello, welcome back to Bodyweight Calisthenics Home, which is a YouTube channel dedicated to my personal calisthenics transformation. Now, no workout today. I did a workout 2 days ago. I put a lot into it and it really hit me hard actually. I'm still not recovered. There will be a workout tomorrow. I also added core exercises to the last workout and it's hit me like a steam train. I feel as if I've done a round with Mike Tyson. All my abdomen is aching, feeling the exercise that I did 2 days ago, which is great news actually. I'm delighted about that. But I have come to you today to tell you about a turning point in my journey, which is why I've said new approach on this board here. Quite significant for me, this, and it's as a direct result of quite a few of the comments. Let me just read the comments that I'm referring to. Mick, PTI, leave the measurements. Oak Nash, gauge yourself by asking how you feel and if you feel stronger. I've never taken a measurement in my 10 years. John Rowlands, who actually happens to be my brother up in Scotland, don't worry about the scales, gauge yourself on your mood and your appearance. And you know what? I hadn't even thought of it in those terms. I've been a little bit fixated on chest measurement, shoulder measurement, bicep measurements, weight, body fat, and all those things that I've put on that board behind me. So, the significant mental turning point for me is how I see this. So, in my usual kind of high-tech way, with the aid of these cards, I'm going to explain what I mean. I'm going to do my best Bob Dylan impression. I'm actually going to ditch the measurements. I am going to tell you how about a few of these measurements at the end of this video and whether they've changed or not in the first 5 weeks. But that's the last time I'm going to talk about those measurements, unless you specifically ask me to tell you whether things have changed. And I'm going to take a completely different approach. I'm going to use completely new metrics based on the things that you've said in the comments. And that is how I look, how I feel, my mood and my strength. So it's not going to be about whether I've got a 40-inch chest or a 34-inch waist. It's going to be how I look when I look at myself in the mirror or on these videos, how I feel about myself. Do I feel confident? Do I feel upbeat? Do I feel firm? My mood, my positivity, my libido. I mentioned that was one of the objectives, was trying to get some testosterone back into my system, and my strength. Now, I'm going to take a much more kind of across the board holistic approach, if you like. I'm going to measure my progress using my logbook. I'm going to focus on my diet, my nutrition and my progress, sleep and rest and hydration. I'm going to step back from this kind of analytical approach, which I was going to go down by just seeing whether my measurements had increased or decreased. The logbook was a significant turning point as well, really. And the way I'm going to measure my strength improving is if I can do more each time. In other words, for example, if I can do an extra press up or an extra pull up, or if I can ditch one of the bands and do an extra press up or an extra pull up, then that's a progress. In good form, and by default, my strength will increase, and therefore by default, my muscle gain will increase. So it's going to be more about measuring strength rather than measurements like those I've put on the board behind me. So that's the significant kind of mindset change, really. And it comes directly from these comments. And I think it's important, really, because I don't want to be hung up on measurements. It really is about, it's a lifestyle thing, as somebody said in the comments, about how I feel when I look at myself in the mirror and whether I'm getting stronger. And all the rest will follow. That's the kind of the mindset thing. Now, I've done another one here which says world map. One thing that's really given me a buzz, motivation, is the fact that people have commented from all around the world. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a world map and stick it on the wall over there. I'm going to put a little red dot when I get a comment from someone around the world. I've already had comments from Canada, USA, Peru, Ireland, South Korea, Indonesia, France, Amsterdam and Belgium. If you're not in the UK, will you tell me where you're from? In the comments below this video, and I'm going to put that up there. I can't tell you what a buzz it gives me to think that these little videos that I'm making in the corner of a garage in Cheshire are going all around the world. It's quite thrilling, that, actually, when I think about it. So let me know where you are. So measurements for the last time, because I did take them just out of curiosity. Now, my chest was 37 when I started. It's now So I took 2 chest measurements. Around my nipples was 37. It's gone to 37.5. So it's increased by 1/2 inch in 5 weeks. It could have gone the other way, it could have stayed the same, so I'm quite pleased with that. I did another chest measurement, which was slightly higher up, at the biggest part of my chest, just below my armpits. That was 39, that's now 40. That was 39.5, that's now 40.25. The middle, around my waist, has dropped by 1/4 inch. My belly button measurements dropped by 1/2 inch, and my hips have dropped as well. So they were all moving in the right direction, and that's given me a bit of a push to keep going as well. But that's the last time I'm doing that. I'm going to take this new holistic approach. Workout tomorrow. Incidentally, I am going to do a video every time, and if you don't want to watch them, that's fine, and I don't want to bug you by you keep getting notifications, but it's part of my process. Doing these videos is a great way of me recording my progress, getting it on record, recording these thoughts on my journey that I've just shared with you now. And also, it's kind of a way of holding myself to account, because you being out there, as I've said before, you're like my gym buddy and my gym partner. Several of you are actually personal trainers, and it's great that in a way, because I'm getting very valuable advice. So yeah, so we'll be doing a video each time. Sometimes they'll be shorter, sometimes they'll be longer. So please don't feel as if you've got to watch them, and I apologise if they get a bit repetitive. Another thing about the videos is, if you've watched my video about motivations as to why I'm doing this, there's lots of reasons why I'm doing this, but one of them was actually to try and monetize. I'll be honest with you about that. If I can get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, I can monetize, which means that it's kind of it's a perverse thing, really. I've always paid to go to gyms, and it would be nice if people watching my videos, I would get some advertising revenue, and I would be paid to go to the gym. So it's kind of it's an interesting about face, if you like. So I will continue to do videos. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I'll give you an update on the workout tomorrow. And in tomorrow's workout, I'm really going to perfect some of these core exercises. I tried them last time, and then I went back to the drawing board. You gave me some fantastic advice. I looked at some more videos, and so I've got some tweaking to do on these core exercises. But I do know that the ones I did 2 days ago in the workout really worked, because I'm really feeling it in my abdomen. And that's the point, isn't it? So anyway, that's all for now, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.